The Golden Coach, the Golden Coach, Stage and Spectacle Part 1, the Golden Coach. The chick from Mamma Roma's in it too. That's not necessarily a good thing, because if you wanted me to like this movie, you should have put Mamma Roma before the Golden Coach. Because I can't stand her, because I think of her in Mamma Roma. Yeah, heads up, Criterion. If you want me to like an actress that that's relatively attractive, don't put her in a really, really crappy movie. Don't do it, okay? Because yeah. Anyway, hello there, Nate Jackson, Criterion Collection Viewer Guy here, kicking off the Stage and Spectacle 3 films by John Renoir Criterion box set, starting with the first, drawn number 242, The Golden Coach. And yeah, like I said, this one, it's probably the weakest Renoir we've seen. Okay, I have to review now, because I'm dying to know how many Renoirs we've seen. Obviously, the first was Grand Illusion, all those years ago. But we've had others. We've had the Lower Depths and others. And the computer's running slow for some reason, so we will come back to that in a minute. 1953, 103 minutes, English. Yeah, so this one apparently he made it in French and English, and Renoir apparently liked the English version better. He thought it worked better for all the parties involved, and I think that might have to do with the story. There's a lot of English characters in it, and so because of that, to have them all speaking French just wouldn't work, So he went with an entirely English speaking. I guess Anna Magaldi or Anna Magdalena or Anna Magnani, whatever. She speaks English too, and not too bad either. So okay, Renoir. How many movies? We got Grand Illusion, Rules of the Game, Lower Depths. So this is our fourth Renoir. Okay, fourth Renoir. And we've got 2 more coming later on. So anyway, this one, I wasn't too crazy about this one. This is probably no, this is definitely better than Rules of the Game. I definitely did not like that one. I mean, I didn't get, I don't know. We'll think about it. But anyway, so this one, The Golden Coach, let me give you the plot as best as I can remember it. So it's set in like the 18th century, and it's these people named viceroys, which I don't even know what the hell is a viceroy. The viceroy, let's see, viceroy. Because they kept saying that a viceroy is a regal official who runs a country, colony, or city, province, or state in the name of and as representative of the monarch. Okay, so it's some royal guy. So basically, this royal guy, the viceroy, he has this coach, and it's like this golden coach, and he just bought it, and he's gonna give it to his mistress, but but he doesn't or something, because he ends up wanting to give it to this actress that he's met, Camilla, that's it, and Camilla, is played by Anna Magnani, and this was 10 years before Mamma Roma, so yeah, I guess she couldn't play Mamma Roma at whatever age she was. How old was she? Now I'm gonna find out how old she was. Now I'm gonna look at Anna Magnani's. Oh, she's still alive. Oh, she's only 60. Oh no, she died in 1973. She was 65. Never mind. 65 when she died. Okay, that means she was in her she was 45, I guess, when she did this film. So all right. So anyway, her and these traveling people, travel into Europe. They put on this show, and she's also in. Camilla has 2 other lovers. This guy, this bullfighter named what is his name? Shoot. What is his name? Ramon. Yeah. And he's a bullfighter, and this other guy, Philippe, who's this I think soldier who's been following the troop. And so she's messing with them, and they fight, and yeah. But anyway, but the viceroy falls in love with her as well, and he decides to give her the coach, even though the government is like, no, this is important. You know, I guess because he paid for it with the city's money or something like that, and for him to give it away to, you know, it belongs to the city, and for him to give it away to a common actress, as they refer to her, is, you know, it's immoral. So, you know, they threaten to strip him of his title and all that, and he's like, well, whatever. You know, so he eventually does get stripped, and I guess in the end she's like so moved by the thing that she ends up giving it to the church, and yeah, so I guess all the parties are happy, and yeah, but the last scene is really weird. It's like it ends with like apparently Renoir says that it's a play within a play, and that makes sense from the title sequence and all that. And so at the end you see the curtain draw, and she comes out, and like the narrator, this like one of the, I forget who it is, but he like tells her, oh, you know, we you know, you only, you know, live in, you know, they're all figments of your fantasies and all that, and like you're only really who you are when you act, and it's like, okay, then what the point was that all? What was the point of all that? You know, so yeah, it was his best. I think Grand Illusion and Lower Depths are really strong, but this one, I think if you want to have a strong Renoir film, Jean Gabin has to be in it. You know, it's basically that's the rule. All the best Renoirs have Jean Gabin, because I mean Jean Gabin will do it all, do anything. And funny enough, he is, and which makes me excited for French Can because I just noticed that he's in this one, so we'll be excited for that one. Anyway, but yeah, that's basically it. I think this was like his second and third film in color, and so I guess his first ones he did went along really well. So he decided to start playing with it in English. Yeah, so basically, I don't have anything else to say about this one. It's not bad, but it's not the most interesting film ever. This is one that'll probably go on the list as a rewatches, you know, when the time comes. But yeah, I mean, I didn't not enjoy it. It was just a little confusing, but I got the gist of it, so yeah, can't knock it too much. So what do I give this one? B plus, B plus, B. We'll give it a B. Yeah, definitely not as bad as Rules of the Game. I think the Rules of the Game was a lot. I think Rules of the Game was maybe a little bit easier to understand, but that's not always the point. I mean, I didn't understand any of Stan Brackage's films, but I friggin' love them so much I bought the Blu-ray. You know, it's like you don't have to understand. Sometimes you don't have to understand a film to like it. Now, you can't make now, I mean, obviously I'm treading in dangerous waters when I say that, because obviously I've watched films that are easy to understand, but I've just said fuck them, you know, or movies that are very difficult to understand but have layers to it that if you peel them back you understand it, like Three Women. For Three Women is the first one that comes to mind. But you know, I just don't care. This is my channel, and I'll say whatever the hell I want. And sadly, that's what it boils down to. But anyway, it wasn't bad. But yeah, between Rules of the Game and The Golden Coach, I think this one was just a little less annoying. You know, this was way less annoying than Rules of the Game. But yeah, that's basically it. So I'll give it a B. Just call it a B. Not a bad film, but not his greatest. And there you are. So, supplements. There's a great little introduction by Renoir, from which I guess they were all shot in the 60s, and he just talks a little bit about the film, as we've seen with the other films with Rules of the Game and Lower Depths. And then there's a 2-minute introduction by Martin Scorsese. And then the part 1 of a 3-part interview with Renoir called Jean Renoir parles de son art. Jean Renoir speaks of his art, or something like that. And the other 3 parts are on, I guess, French Can-Can. The other 2 parts are on French Can-Can and Elena and her men. And some stills, and that's basically it. So, there you are. Golden Coach, B, part 1, underway. Alright, so, yeah, so for those of you wondering, just in case, you had trouble hearing me, I mean, I think the camera's okay. I don't know if you can hear all this banging. You've probably heard some banging and sawing and people yelling right now. Apparently, they're doing work underneath the house. These construction workers are doing underneath the house. Apparently, there's some rotted wood that I didn't know about until, just a few days ago. So these construction workers are here and they're trying to fix it. They've been here all day and had to wake up at 8 in the morning and just deal with their noise. It was horrendous. Because they're pounding right underneath my bed, so it's like boom, 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 and I'm cursing and spitting and all that. But yeah, so having to deal with that wasn't fun. But yeah, I was able to get the review done, and here I am. So yeah, I'm hoping that they're gone by tomorrow. But yeah, about tomorrow, I'm not sure if we're gonna do a review tomorrow. Yeah, I'm thinking what's gonna happen is we're either gonna do French Can today or French Can and Elena and her men on Saturday. Probably French Can is gonna happen today. Well, how long is French Can? 105 minutes. Interview. Okay. More than likely, we're gonna go and knock out French Can as well. Although we could do it tomorrow night. Tomorrow night would work as well. Just knock it out real quick. But yeah, it depends, because I may be maybe somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so the point is, we may double down. I'm gonna try and double down on another review later. Maybe later tonight. We'll do another one. But we'll see. So anyway, but that's it. Yeah. So next is French Can, and then Elena and her men, and then that's it for this week. And as far as the rest of the next week is concerned, about Port of Shadows, right now at the current time, we're gonna have to skip it. I don't want to skip it, but I can't afford it right now. I can't afford it till next week. Is on my next paycheck. So next paycheck I will order it, and I don't know when it'll come, but we'll do it as soon as I can. Maybe it'll be the last review we do for the year, which works out okay because that means that which means that I could maybe fit the entire John Cassavetes box set during my Christmas break from work. So I don't know, but I don't know, maybe I might do Shadows after work. I'm probably gonna be working the day before Christmas Eve, which is the last day we're open before we closed, and so I may do it that night, partly so that I could fit it all in that one little break, but also because I'm dying to see this. I'm really excited to see this box set because I'm interested in his work. I've seen a little bit of his work, mostly his acting. I haven't seen his directorial style or anything like that, but it sounds really intriguing. So I'm excited for this, and I want to get to it. So, and we've got 6 movies actually to get through. The 5 movies he did, and then the Constant Forge documentary, and yeah, so we've got a lot to do over Christmas break. So, and yeah, so probably by that time, hopefully I'll have Port of Shadows, and we'll get to it, and it'll be all good. So, anyway, so yeah, so next week will probably be what's next week? I Vitellini, Slacker, Videodrome, and Battle of Algiers, and that'll be next week. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so I know it's kind of ambiguous, but such is my life. So anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Don't give actresses golden coaches that you ain't paid for with your own money. Don't fall for them women, especially when they become old prostitutes. Thanks to Italian, really perverted and disgusting and horrendous Italian directors. And yeah, we will see you either later, tomorrow, or Saturday for French Can. It's a mystery, even to me. And until then, goodbye.